Prince Alaric awoke in darkness. Cold, damp stone pressed against his back, and the air was thick with an earthy, ancient scent. He groaned and sat up, wincing at the sharp pain in his head. His surroundings were unfamiliar, a vast chamber of shadowy alcoves and towering pillars covered in verdant moss. A soft, ethereal light filtered down from an unknown source, illuminating a path ahead. He pushed himself to his feet, steadying against a pillar as he looked around, bewildered. The last thing he remembered was a great feast in his honor. His father, King Edric, had raised a toast to the future of their kingdom, and then nothing. His memory was a void. With cautious steps, Alaric moved forward, the soft light guiding him. As he walked, fragmented images flashed in his mind, faces he couldn't place, battles he'd seemingly fought, a throne that felt both familiar and alien. The walls of the chamber were adorned with intricate carvings, depicting scenes of a glorious kingdom's rise and its sudden disappearance. He paused before one particularly detailed mural. It showed a grand castle surrounded by lush forests, with a radiant sun above. Below it, shadows crept, figures in dark robes performing a ritual. "Who am I?" Alaric whispered to the silent stone. A gentle voice echoed back. "You are Prince Alaric, heir to the forgotten kingdom of Elaria." He spun around to see an elderly man draped in flowing robes, his eyes a piercing blue that seemed to hold the weight of centuries. The man approached, his movements slow but deliberate. "Who are you?" Alaric asked, instinctively reaching for a sword that wasn't there. "I am Elyon, the last keeper of Elaria," the man replied, bowing slightly. "It has been my duty to watch over our hidden kingdom since its fall from history." Alaric's heart pounded. Hidden kingdom? What happened to Elaria? Elyon gestured for Alaric to follow, and they walked together deeper into the chamber. Centuries ago, Elaria was a beacon of peace and prosperity, ruled by your ancestors. But envy and fear grew in the hearts of neighboring realms. They conspired with dark forces to erase Elaria from existence, believing it to be a threat to their power. A powerful spell was cast, shrouding our kingdom from the world and sealing our fate in obscurity. They emerged into a vast hall where a colossal throne sat, draped in cobwebs and dust. Alaric's head throbbed with a painful surge of memories. He saw his father seated on that throne, a crown upon his head, a kingdom vibrant and alive. "Why do I not remember?" Alaric asked, his voice trembling. "The spell that hid Elaria also fractured your memories," Elyon explained. "You were kept in a stasis, protected from the passage of time. But the spell's power wanes, and with it, our time is running out." Alaric clenched his fists. "What must I do?" Elyon's eyes softened with a mix of hope and sorrow. "You must restore Elaria to the world. Only then can the balance be mended, and the darkness that seeks to consume us be vanquished." As Elyon spoke, Alaric felt a surge of determination. He knew deep within him that he was meant for this, that his destiny was tied to the fate of Elaria. The keeper led him to a hidden chamber beneath the throne room. Inside, ancient relics and artifacts lay in pristine condition. Elyon handed Alaric a sword, its blade gleaming with an otherworldly light. "This is Valoria, the blade of kings," Elyon said. "It will guide you and protect you." Alaric took the sword, feeling a rush of power and familiarity. What about the conspiracy? Who seeks to destroy us? Elyon sighed deeply. The conspirators' descendants still live, their ambition unquenched. They seek to harness the dark magic that once hid Elaria, to control it and use it to dominate all realms. You must stop them, Alaric. Find the 4 keys of light scattered across Elaria. They will break the spell and reveal our kingdom. With newfound purpose, Alaric set out on his quest. The hidden paths of Elaria were fraught with danger, remnants of the dark magic still lingering in the shadows. Yet as he journeyed, fragments of his past began to surface. He remembered training with his father's knights, studying ancient texts, and the love and warmth of his family. Days turned into weeks as Alaric traversed the Forgotten Kingdom, facing trials and uncovering secrets. Along the way, he encountered allies, survivors of Elaria who had lived in hiding, waiting for the day their prince would return. Together, they located the keys of light, each guarded by formidable challenges and dark creatures. The first key lay within the ruins of an ancient temple, protected by a powerful guardian. Alaric, with the help of a skilled archer named Elara, managed to outwit the guardian and retrieve the key. The second key was hidden in the depths of the Whispering Forest, where Alaric had to confront his deepest fears. With the support of a wise mage, Arion, he overcame the trials and secured the key. The third key was buried beneath the crystal lake, accessible only through a treacherous underwater cave. Alaric, aided by a brave warrior, Kiera, fought against the enchanted waters and their dangers to retrieve it. The final key was concealed in the heart of the Shadow Mountains, where the conspirators' descendants had established a stronghold. Here, Alaric faced his greatest challenge, battling both external enemies and the doubts within himself. With all 4 keys of light in hand, Alaric returned to the throne room, where Elyon awaited. The keeper guided him through a ritual to break the spell. As the last incantation left his lips, the keys radiated a brilliant light converging above the throne. A blinding flash enveloped the room, and when it subsided, Elaria stood restored, its grandeur unveiled. The kingdom was no longer forgotten, its people emerging from the shadows, their eyes filled with hope and wonder. But the battle was not over. The conspirators, sensing the restoration of Elaria, launched their final assault. Alaric, now fully aware of his heritage and purpose, led the charge to defend his kingdom. The battle was fierce, with magic and steel clashing in a symphony of chaos. Valoria, the blade of kings, blazed in Alaric's hands as he fought valiantly, his allies by his side. In the end, Alaric faced the leader of the conspirators, a dark sorcerer named Malakar, who wielded the ancient magic that had once hidden Elaria. Their duel was intense, a clash of light and dark. With a final, decisive strike, Alaric defeated Malakar, breaking the chains of darkness that had bound Elaria for centuries. As peace settled over the kingdom, Alaric was crowned King of Elaria. He stood before his people, the throne room now a symbol of hope and unity. Elyon, the last keeper, looked on with pride. "Your journey has just begun, Alaric," Elyon said. "You have restored Elaria, but it is your duty to ensure its future." Alaric nodded, his heart filled with determination. "I will honor my ancestors and protect this kingdom with all that I am. Elaria will never be forgotten again." And so, the forgotten kingdom of Elaria rose from the shadows, its story etched into the annals of history once more, guided by a king who had reclaimed his past and embraced his destiny.